Huh? Uh-huh.
Oh, hell no!
Help! Help! Help me!
Ready or not, here I come!
Gil is a starter character as the boss that takes place in Gil's Burger restaurant, and he turned into one of the Zeds. And he needs fresh meat in order to make more burgers, and it's not the ones you think. Today I will teach you and guide you how Gil works, in a sense, how his abilities works, what is Gil's strategy, what is yours as player strategy to not die and win, and a bit of lore on how did he turn into one of the Zeds on Project Nexus. I am also going to put him on a tier list for his skins, map, and his abilities, and put all the tier to combine into one big tier, and put him on that tier list. Also, at the end of it all, I will show you 2 best clips of me playing as Gil. Well, not the very end, but you know what I mean. Before we get started, make sure to like and subscribe so that I can make this in order to help you get better and improve and learn at the same time. And click that bell icon so that you won't miss any video I am making for you or other platforms. Just to let you know, this will be long video. So if it's boring and you don't want to watch it because it's all, talking shit, then firstly, you will miss out on everything you need to know about Gil, and second, you can watch some other YouTubers who does that. If you want to, that is. Share this to anyone who needs it the most, so that they can learn and improve themselves as well, or other people you know and love. And go check it out on my TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and you can also join on my Patreon membership as well if you want to. And you can always change your mind for subscribing if you want to. Links will be in the description, and put your comments on what do you think about this whole guide of Gil Burger. With that said, let's get to it and enjoy. So let's talk about more on how did he turn himself into one of the Zeds, or zombies to be more precise. Burger Gil, yes, that is his actual name, is a celebrity in the cooking industry and became popular due to his quality fast food chain. During the collapse of Nexus City, he was infected and became one of the Zeds, probably Bitsu, to be precise. He kept some of his knowledge of his past life. However, he was not fully himself. He is bigger than any other grunt, but Gil is slow. He is close attacker with his butcher knife, and he's extremely fast. However, Gil was killed by 2 men, and their names are Sanford and Deimos. In Menace Combat to Project Nexus, you face to face with Gil, with Sanford and Deimos, and a boss battle begins until you kill Gil. That is the story of Gil, the famous burger chef, for now, you could say. His total health is 7,500 max. Let me tell you, that is a lot of health. Now, let's get down to his abilities, and the strategy, and also his passive effect. The first ability is called Rush. So, let's go with the ability. This ability will make you run for about few seconds before stopping. When you use that ability, not only you deal damage by running straight into the player, but also when the few seconds are up, you also can deal damage when Gil slams the butcher knife on the damn fucking ground. The rush deals 40 damage when running straight to the player, and deals 70 or more damage when you slam the butcher knife down. This ability is better starter ability than any other, and it is useful. However, when you use the ability and hit a wall, you will get ragdolled and stay like that for 4 or 5 seconds before going back to go on a killing spree again, which means before that you will stand up and try to go kill. Overall, this ability is so useful. In fact, I will give this an A tier for it. It is very useful for starters, and it is powerful. It is also vaguely commonly used for any players that would use it. Moving on to the next ability. The second ability is called the Jump. I think you know where this is going. This ability is also a good one. Gil will perform a big jump.
Bruh.
No duh. And then he hits a player and gets closer to that player. Which means he hits the player or gets close to that player. Sorry about that. But to be honest, it is so basic that there is not much to it. So yeah, there you go. This ability deals 35 damage. This ability is basic, and it's a good mix-up with Rush. Overall, is good, and I will give it a B tier. The next ability is also basic, and requires a little bit of aiming, or so I thought. The third ability is simply called the Throw. Next up is the Throw. This ability is good, but not that good. Gil will throw his butcher knife to his direction you are facing, since you are playing him, and teleports you to that location, or hits a player if you have a good aim. This ability deals 75 damage maximum, so it is a huge damage. But, like I said, you need some aiming to do. This ability is not bad. If you need to get closer to the players, or get lucky and you hit them. Overall, it is, like I said, not bad, so I will give it a D tier. So why give it a D tier? Like I said, it's not bad, but the aiming is kind of an issue there. So yeah, you could say it's one of the worst abilities you could use. And now, the final ability. The fourth and final ability is called the Counter. And there's the... Fuck! This ability will make Gil stand there like a great Liberty statue and wait for 2 or 3 seconds before it just stands there like my late dead grandma. For 3 seconds before moving freely. Then you use it and player shoots you or hits you. The Gil will teleport to that player and tries to kill or hit the player. Depends on what class you have. However, if you hit Gil with Counter, the dash as fast as possible, so that means you need a reaction time as fast as possible, or get surprised and die. Or survive, however, somehow. This ability deals whopping 300 damage, which is the biggest damage yet. Use this ability when a lot of players are shooting or tries to hit Gil, but don't use it when there are players that are highlighted. which means low players, which is like, what, 4 or 5 players? Maybe? I don't know. I cannot count. Overall, visibility is great, but use it carefully and smart. So, I will give it a C tier. Now let's talk about Gil's passive effect. When Gil's hits a half health, when his passive effect activates and deals more damage than normally. Without his passive, he deals 35 damage. Normally, to be precise. But with his passive, he deals 41 damage instead. So that means with M1. So it is just the M1s that, when he doesn't have passive effect, it deals 35. When it has passive effect, the M1 deals 42 damage, which is bonkers. It does not change the abilities that he has, sadly, but he will be more faster than ever, indeed, and will hunt you down. Oh, most definitely. Overall, I like his passive, so I will give it an A tier. Now let's talk about Gil's strategy. His strategy is simple yet effective. When Gil spawns inside of his restaurant, walk and go straight, and you will see 2 exits of the restaurant. There's like similar multiple exits over there, but these 2 are very important ones so far. Which is the hole on your right and a door on your left. You can choose either of them, but what I like to use is the door, because no one will know and will be surprised, or not, if so. Then use that rush ability and try and hit as much players as possible, and don't hit the damn wall, because there are some invisible walls. Which, what I mean is, there are some like the bugged walls that actually aren't there. Once the ability is done, use jump ability and either hit in the middle, which is the big rock looking structure, or that is like outside of it, or find some players to hit, but most of the players tends to stay on that rocky structure, which is the middle on the outside of the restaurant. Use these 2 abilities, then you need to, and to get closer to the players, use throw. If there are more players to shoot or hit you, then use counter the smart way. Simple strategy, yet effective. Alright, with that said, now let's talk about your strategy. Let's talk about you as the player's strategy against Gil. The strategy is simple and somehow effective. It should be effective, but I once said it works perfectly and it will work every time. All you need to do is not get hit by his abilities or his butcher knife. Duh! Rush is one, if not the best ability that Gil has. So don't get hit by that and try to stay around somewhere on high places, so that you won't get hit at all, which is effective strategy. Avoid his jump abilities and don't stand there like another motherfucking Statue of Liberty. This is a very common thing. Players are just standing there and don't try to react unless they have slow reaction. So react fast and don't get hit. Then use it. When uses his counter, don't shoot or hit him. Wait till he puts his butcher knife down. Then you can shoot. Or wait till he stops glowing yellow, and then you can shoot. That's simple strategy, not gonna lie. Also, avoid his throw ability, but Gil will never hit you with that, unless he gets a lucky shot when it's not on us. That he gets an unlucky hit and all. I don't know why I write that. Why did I wrote that? What is wrong? Why did I wrote that? Let's move on. Now that this is done, let's talk about his map design. Gil's map design is pretty good. The pretty good design, which is what I like about it. But they could add Zs around the map, but from outside to inside. But that is just my opinion. Nothing less, though. It could be cool, you know? I mean, why not? However, there are some bugs, like the invisible wall, which I mean bug wall. Well, I don't know. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Overall, I will give this map a B tier. Now let's move on to Gil's skins. Starting off with the Ketchup, BB&J, and Mustard Gil. They get D tier. Classic. It's a classic, no cool design. But look, just like Gil with only color difference. The normal Gil, Burger Man, and the #1 Burger Fan gets C tier. Like the design, I like the design of them, except the normal Gil, because, like I said, classic, go on, but the other two looks good, at least. The Candy Gil gets A tier. Here as well. Well, actually, I don't know why I wrote that in the script. Doesn't matter. The effect from this skin is kinda cool. I kinda like that. But I'm not a fan of the candy itself. But still, really cool. I like the design though. So that's why I gave this skin what I gave. A tier. Now, the Jeff Gil, which is a reference to creepypasta known as Jeff the Killer, gets an A tier. I really like this design and looks cool as hell. Even though the butcher knife is still the same, I don't mind. The Painter Gil is also another reference, which is Castle Crashers. To be honest, I did not know about the game until now. I was a little kid, man. This skin also gets A tier. This skin looks so good and cool with the design, and instead of butcher knife, has a paintbrush. I guess. I have no idea if it's a paintbrush or not, but I'm gonna say it is. Anyway, the header looks so good, and the clothes are not bad. Now let's move on to Purple Guy, which is another reference to FNAF. This skin gets a B tier, all purple with the badge as well, with the pixel face. Overall, it's not a bad design. Could have been at least cooler, but oh well. You get what you deserve, I guess. The Big Grill Gil gets an A tier. Gold teeth and gold butcher knife. Oh yeah, I like that. Not also mentioning the suit and glasses. Woohoo, stylish. Overall, looks cool and awesome at the same time, which is why I like it so much. But there's only one that deserves the ultimate spot. Last but not least, my favorite skin is the Vanity Gil, which is, I guess you could say, kind of a reference of the Vanity song. If you haven't heard it, go check it out. Oh, it's really good. This skin gets an S tier. Not only the design looks incredible and cool as shit, but also you can get from this skin the same song from Vanity itself, but a lot cooler than anything else. Which does make sense, since you have Vanity in its name. But still, cool. And yeah, that is pretty much it. Now, with all that said, Gil final tier is A tier. Gil is a really good boss with some cool skins and some boring or trash or straight up dog shit skins. And his abilities, I will say, is balanced enough to say that he doesn't need nerfing, I guess, but I'm not so sure if that's the case. So, we will see. Now, please enjoy these 2 clips of me being the boss, and I do hope you enjoyed them. And maybe there is one of them that has full of memes and all. Anyways, I won't say anymore. Grab some food and your favorite drink, or just drink you have on your fridge or whatever you have. And I will not waste any more time. Enjoy.
Huh?
Mario's gonna do something very illegal.
Ready or not, here I come!
Come here, boy!
Me bomba!
There you are, you little shit.
Me bomba!
Come here, boy!
There you are, you little shit.
gonna do something illegal.
Bruh.
Me bomba! Come here, boy!
There you are, you little shit.
何？お前はもう死んでいる。
Welcome back. Now, I would like to say thank you so much for watching this video. This took me so long to make, so please make sure to like this video, subscribe, and turn on the notification bells so you won't miss any of my videos. Share this video to anyone who needs it the most, and go check out on my Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and you can also join on my Patreon and join my membership and my collection, so that you won't miss any new information I have to write that on. It is free 7 days. It is free for only 7 days for now, before it will go on a price tax. Yes, there will be price tags before that, so you better do it right now or else. So join us now before that time comes. Until then, my name is Red, and before I end it, the next video is going to be a bit of a 15-minute pep talk about one of my worst sins, so I can, well, how should I put this, to get it off my chest and finally be better at this. Until then, I will see you all in the next video. See ya.